Whenever you question whether or not you should pursue healing, the answer is yes. Otherwise, we're perpetuating another generation of trauma, passing itself off as culture. Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Street Spirit by Radiohead, a request from my amazing Patreon Ofair. Thank you so much for another beautiful experience that I get to have because I do not have any exposure to Radiohead. So let's see what sort of experience I'm going to have today.
Rows of houses all burn down on me. I can feel the hands touching me. All these things into position. All these things will one day swallow whole.
Actually, I am familiar with this song because it's used in a pivotal moment of the show The Handmaid's Tale, which ironically has been incredibly big part of my mental health journey in many, many ways. And I just started recently rewatching it because the new season's coming out. I've never done that before, but it's like I have a whole new perspective on it because of where I was in my life the first time I watched it and now. Anyways, I don't want to dive too much into that, but I suppose because of that connotation, my interpretation might be a little bit biased, and I apologize for that. But rows of houses all bearing down on me. That makes me think of societal expectations to neatly conform into a life and a personality to suit the powers that be. And that can just be humanity and other people, as is our world, or in Gilead, on The Handmaid's Tale, it could be the Sons of Jacob, the Republic of Gilead itself, the commanders, the aunts, the tyranny that really reigns in that society, in that world. Either way, you can only obey for so long before your true colors start to really shine through, if even just a little bit, and you will either die under his eye or you'll break free.
This machine will not communicate these thoughts and the strain I am under. We watch out, form a circle before we all go under.
there's this exaggerated movement and a lot of these depictions where they're trying to human. You're trying to human. You're trying really hard just to do the basic things that you need to do. I really liked it when he faced the dog and just wasn't at all afraid. But there's no reasoning with people who are unwilling to learn, unwilling to evolve or be educated. And this can be the agenda-driven fanatics that are in the Handmaid's Tale's dystopian universe, or this can just be the ill-informed and ignorant people of our society that refuse to be educated in psychology and mental health. But the strain is survival in a world that you feel is against you. And maybe your world is against you. Maybe the people that are in your world aren't serving your best self or your well-being. But we have to change our world personally as well as the world at large to keep our heads above water. I know this song has a very melancholy feel to it, which can obviously exacerbate symptoms of anxiety or depression for some people, but to me, I almost felt like it was a release, and I love when songs do that. I love when songs can just be a release, and the depictions here are absurd, and I think that part of it is just interpretive dance and interpretive movement, but I don't think it's random by any means. I'm not sure that I pieced the entire puzzle together, but to me, what I gathered from the exaggerated movements and things like that is it's like facing an existential crisis or an uncertain outcome and making peace with it. That is what that's what I gathered from this. But the cracked eggs and dead birds, that reference, that line to me seemed like potential that was snuffed out and never realized. And the person is living a half-life, so to speak, in one way or another, and is on the verge of death, either a mental death or a physical death, or unfortunately that can sometimes lead to both. But immerse your soul in love. That's how this song ended. And that's the escape. I firmly believe that every action in this world is love. It's either an act of love, a lack of love, or a quest for love. But I think everything comes from love, and love can be the antidote. But that doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. It can mean love for yourself. It can mean learning to love others that you might not agree with, learning to find love and seek love out and see love in different actions. But love very often is the antidote. And when you can immerse yourself in that, it makes all the difference. So I think that this is just one of those songs that can lift your spirits while you're listening to it. It definitely has a validating quality to it, but it also just has a very uplifting ability. And I like that, which is ironic because he's being lifted as in the last part of the video. That was the final thing you see is him being lifted. So quite poetic. Thank you very much, Ophir, for requesting this song. I I really like them. I'm curious to see what else they have to offer in their repertoire. So thank you so much. Guys, make sure you're sharing your stories here in the comments, good, bad, and crazy. That's how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it. You never know who might also need to be lifted up or validated. But wherever you're at, we got your back. I love you guys so, so, so much. Mwah.